Boom. My guy, Chris Riggins.
What's up, Barbara Dre?
What's happening, brother?
Man, I'm chilling. Happy to be home. Back from New York.
New York.
Yeah, I'm happy to be back on the soil.
Let's go. You acclimated out there?
I am. I'm getting it's it's not that much different from the Bay Area. It's just bigger and there's more stuff to do.
You feel like you're in San Francisco?
I feel like I'm in the Bay Area when I'm there a lot because it's just the vibe, the culture. It's just, I live in Harlem now, so I live in the epicenter of blackness, which I love. And that's kind of like living in Oakland back in the 90s, back when this was the epicenter of blackness. Now, not so much. All the Negroes have gone to Antioch.
It's a lot of work for you, though, over there, right?
Yeah.
And it's a lot of entertainment, right?
Oh, yeah, it's way more work there than there is here. Well, I wouldn't say more. It's just more quality work, and then there's upward movement. Because here's a lot of lateral movement, which is good. Like, you can get really good here. But then when you get there, you got to learn how to adapt to that type of environment.
Corporate comedy?
Corporate, kind of like, trying to play the game, trying to find out what the people like as far as the industry goes.
Super saturated, right?
You would think so. And it is a lot of comedians in New York, but it's still merit-based. So if you're not funny, you could be a comedian all you want there, but you're not going to get booked.
So you was able to motherfucking plug and play when you got there.
I mean, literally, I was because, I'm a paid regular at the Comedy Store in LA. So the booker there and a bunch of industry people I know from LA made calls to New York to get me in to a couple of clubs out there. So that's kind of what happened. You got to be plugged in to get plugged in.
What's up, brother? So you out here doing a show with Chappelle right now?
Yeah, I'm in town. I was doing shows with Dave in New York, and he was like, let's go to San Francisco and do it like old times. So I flew out. We did a show last night at 10 o'clock. We got 2 shows today.
Where, like a pop-up?
No, it's going to be at the Punchline. I mean, I guess it is sort of a pop-up.
Right, because I didn't see no tickets come up for that, bro.
Yeah, the way he does it, it's an email announcement. So, like, you got to get on the email list to the clubs and stuff like that.
You doing it today and tomorrow? Or just today?
Just today. Today, I think he has to go to D.C. because he'll be doing the wherever the Wizards play. He's going to be doing the Capital One. I can't remember what they call it, but basically he's going to do arena this week. So I think he's just practicing, getting his chops up.
And tonight's show is at 10?
7 and 10.
Yo. What's up, brother?
From what I understand, there might be some tickets left.
Hey.
Well, I think what happens is people assume that there's no tickets, so they don't try, and then it ends up being tickets left because everybody's either got the ticket or they assume there's no tickets.
Somebody eats those up at the door, bro. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Well, they always got a standby list.
Yeah.
Like I it's funny. People do buy tickets to events and don't show up, which is crazy to me. So, but for these tickets, I don't know if people are going to buy these expensive tickets and then not show up.
Did you did your first arena with Dave, right?
Yeah.
How was that?
Oh, dude, I
always like to hear about people's first arena show, no matter if it's comedy or music or anything, bro.
It was one of the best, most nerve-wracking, most fulfilling experiences I've ever had. The first time you do it, you're scared shitless, really. I think I might have walked a mile inside that arena before the show.
Just pacing?
Just pacing back and forth and
Cigarettes?
back and forth. Smoking weed. Now, I wasn't smoking because I was afraid that I was going to fuck up if I was too high or if my mouth was dry. So I wasn't smoking.
Been there, done that, brother.
Yeah. And I'm like, I can't mess this up. And then Dave Chappelle's head of security, one of the coolest motherfuckers in the world, big country. Shout out to him. He grabbed me. He said, what's wrong with you? I said, I'm nervous, man. I'm about to go over. He said, man, they invited you here for a reason. You know you can do it. They know you can do it. So just go out there and do that shit. You're going to be all right. Once you get that first laugh, you're going to be all right. And literally, he did not lie. I went up there.
Laugh number 1.
First laugh. all the nervous left your body. It's like,
oh, I've been here before.
I've been here before. I know this experience. I know what I'm supposed to do next.
That's like playing sports, bro. Big game, bro. You think it's gonna be different.
Mm-hmm.
You know, first contact, like, oh yeah, man, we practice this.
Yeah,
we practice this. It ain't no different.
It's like watching that Bud Canelo fight. Like you could see Bud had some nerves and ready to go, but when he got in that ring, it was go time.
He's like, oh, you just another dude. I'm about to knock you out.
Just another dude.
I'm about to dog you.
Because you saw how frustrated Canelo was getting with him because he
figured out he was another dude.
Yeah, yeah. Well, you know,
I'm just another dude.
I'm just another dude. Well, it's like Dave always makes he has this joke about the biggest dream in the room wins, and he's basically saying that, you know, two people can go in the room with a dream, but the person with the bigger dream that day is going to come out on top. Mm-hmm. And that's kind of how it is in this industry, where you can do your best, you can be as good, you can be one of the best to do it, and still not get picked for stuff because somebody else's dream was just bigger that day.
Bro, yeah, and dude shot for the moon, and even if he failed, he still hit the stars.
Exactly. And even if you shot for the moon, maybe your aim was just off, or maybe it wouldn't even affect your aim was off. Maybe the moon was just full, and they were like, "Look, we got to pick somebody off the moon." Mm. And you weren't that pick. But at the end of the day, it's like you learn how to accept the defeat with the victory in the long run,
bro. I've asked Tammy this, bro. I was talking to Tammy, and I asked Tammy T. Shout out to Tammy. I asked her, man, how do you deal with hecklers, brother?
It depends. Like, I look at hecklers in two different categories. There's the heckler that's trying to ruin the show, that's trying to be the center of attention, that thinks they're funnier than you. And then there's the heckler that is just drunk and they don't know any better. They've never been to a comedy show, or they've been watching comedy online and they think that they're supposed to interact with the comedian, not knowing that they're supposed to wait for me to initiate the interaction, you know?
Yeah, but people be acting like they have never been outside before, and that's just crazy.
Yeah, I mean, but there's a difference between someone having a good time and just not knowing the rules, and someone purposely trying to fuck you up. Because you know, I look at it.
Terrorist.
Yeah, I look at it as like, are you a terrorist or are you just an accidental bomber? You know what I'm saying? Because, like, yeah, I've had people who heckled, and then when you slow down and you ask them a question, you realize they're just excited to be there, and they're like, dude, you're being funny, and I wanted to participate, and I didn't know how to do it, and I'm sorry. You know,
laugh at the joke and shut the fuck up.
You want to tell them that, but you gotta understand, like, you know, we're dealing with a country of people who have 6th grade reading levels.
I was just about to. That's funny you said 6th grade reading level. That I think it would be hilarious if you was like, raise your hand.
Yeah. Right. I mean, I may start. You know, I may steal that. I may start doing that because.
Raise your hand. Okay, now, sir, what do you want?
That's kind of shaped my whole view of America right now. Is the fact that most of the people in this country don't read past the 6th grade level.
They don't.
So I can't
listen to audiobooks at a 10th grade level, though.
I can't argue with somebody who is not intellectually adept to know how to argue. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to argue with an audience member or go back and forth with somebody. I judge it based on how their tone is. If it sounds like it's a fun tone, like they're really just trying to have a good time, I try to go along with that. I try to, like, not feng shui, but, you know, like, what's the martial art where you take somebody's weight and use it against them? Jiu-jitsu, I believe it is. I try to jiu-jitsu the moment where I take their energy and I try to either add it to the show, or
Taekwondo.
Yeah, Taekwondo, where I add their energy to the show, or I can shut them down by saying, hey, fam, check this out. I'm really glad you're excited to be here, but we got a show going on. So let us do the show, and you're going to have a great time.
Sometimes, bro, motherfuckers get what they deserve, and now the show's about you.
Okay, no.
Hey, man, guess what? You're the star now.
There is. But in my experience, you know what I found out? 98% of the hecklers are the ones that just don't know any better. Gotcha. 2% are the ones that are trying to come fuck you up.
Okay.
And those guys,
comedy haters.
Yeah, you know, those guys are the ones that, you know, everybody tells them they're funny and, oh, I should do comedy, or they're the ones that are always making the terrible jokes at work. So it's one of those things where it's like, you know, some people want to be part of the show and you make them part of the show depending on how they how they come to the performance. You know,
Yeah.
some people come ready to
I love
show.
it when a white woman do it, bro. They're so easy to roast.
They're the best. Because like you either get the white woman who is just like belligerent, or you get the white woman who is sweet, but she's trying to help you. She thinks she's helping you.
Nah, I just like it because when they lose, they storm off.
Oh,
they never stay. You know, they just start. Well, fuck you.
That's called thinning the herd. Sometimes you got to thin the herd at the show. You got to be like, all right, well, some of these people got to go because they're too talky. You got to go. And I think what it is a lot of times with white women is they've never lived in a world where they were told what they can't do.
Yeah, that's true.
They've lived in a world where, yes, there have been obstacles to being a woman for them, but the obstacles have been easier navigated than for Black women or Latino women or Asian women. So I feel like
wasn't that hard?
They have an entitlement to your art and your space.
Yes.
And they feel like, yeah, you have to pay me attention. You're like, no, actually I don't. That's the thing that pisses them off more. Sometimes when you don't even acknowledge them and they just end up talking into the void.
Right. They feel like everything's here for them.
And
that's nuts.
My goal, I like to drown them out with laughter. I love to just
turn them up,
turn the rest of the crowd up, because here's what you can always do. People are very, very, very particular about the money they spend, especially in these times. So if I spend my money to go to a comedy show and hear the comedian and you keep interrupting, I'm going to be pissed off. And so you can turn the crowd against the heckler.
Yeah, that's the best.
Like, they didn't come to hear you.
Yeah.
Like
that chant comes.
I've been at a show where two audience members got into a fight because one audience member was heckling and the other audience member was like, look, I paid money to watch these comics and you keep heckling.
Yeah, I went to go see who's the guy from SNL?
Which one? Che?
I went to see Che at the New Parish. And it was just white people in the back, bro. Just talking loud because they're trying to talk over the speakers to each other. And then like, oh man, this other white dude was like, I'm about to beat your brains in. I'm like, yo, it's about to get real. I'm about to beat your motherfucking head in.
And as a comedian, I love those guys because I don't have to do shit. I just
and it was like a gay dude too. So I was like, oh. He's about to do a hate crime. He's about to do a hate crime, bro.
Well, you know, some people are very appreciative of what you do, and some people just don't understand how hard it is to do what you do. Like those people that, like, it happens. There's a lot of people who come to shows and they try to out-talk the microphone.
Well, they treat it like a club. They treat it like they're in the club. And I get it. There's drinks. Technically, this place would be a club if it wasn't comedy. I get it, but it's not a club night. Shut the fuck up.
Exactly. It's a comedy night. Like there's this one show in New York. I love it. This guy named Mouse Jones puts on this show called Dead Ass Comedy. Shout out to Mouse. And it's a real black comedy show. And it's one of those shows where, the crowd is not going to pay you any attention until you grab their attention. You know, and even though Mouse tries to direct them that way, it's a Harlem crowd in downtown in Manhattan. And they are very, very, very honest in the sense that they will just keep talking. Front row right over you. If you're not captivating their attention. Yeah. And I have an idea that I want to try on their show, but I haven't done it yet because I'm also scared of it.
Oh, fuck it, bro. What do you want to do?
I got this idea that I'm just going to speak very low into the microphone, just talk very low and very quiet. And I'm going to tell them, no, you guys don't have to stop talking. You just have to talk lower than me. If you can talk lower than me, you can continue to have your conversation. Just talk lower than me. And I'm not going to yell or anything.
I dare you to do that. I dare you.
Yeah, I think I want to try it at another show first, but
with whites?
Probably. You gotta do that sometimes. Okay. You gotta beta test on the whites and then move on to the coloreds.
You know, I used to like what's his name, Deion Cole.
Oh, I love Deion.
When he come up with the notepad, that shit was hilarious. And I knew if someone dared him, like, bro, you're not gonna do that. Like, yes, I am.
Well, the funny thing is, like, a lot of comedians go on the thing, but I think the thing that with him for him doing that is that because there's this faux pas of professional comedians taking a notepad on stage.
Yeah, right.
Like, you're not supposed to do that. But I think he was flipping it on his head by saying, I'm taking this notepad on stage.
It's also the joke.
But it's also the joke.
Yeah.
The joke is the notepad.
Yeah, right.
And I've seen some comedians try to copy that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, before I saw him do that, I've done that before. But it wasn't like I planned it out. I just got up on stage and then I realized I forgot the joke that I wanted to tell. And I told him, I said, hey, I want to try this new joke on y'all, but I got to pull my phone out. And they were like, yeah, go for it. And so then the joke came off the phone, and it just seemed, I created a camaraderie with the audience where they were willing to go down the path with me.
If it's funny, man, who cares?
Yeah, well, the way I figure is you set them up with a lot of funny shit, and then you can try something that's different. Then you be like, all right, well, let me go here with this.
If now they're into it, and they just want to hear you talk, bro. They don't give a fuck.
Right.
Nope, man.
Right.
Deion Cole's reactions after was fucking hilarious. You know, the little peeps after to see if everybody's laughing. That's the shit. That was the shit. Like
that baited.
That was funnier than the joke.
And honestly, that's the thing about comedy is like the joke is only one part of it. Joke is, I would say, it's like the joke is 90% of it. Yeah. But there's also the delivery. There's also the cadence. There's also the rhythm. There's also,
you know who's also good at that? One comedian I like, Devin. Poston. What's his name? Derek Poston.
Oh yes.
Yeah, man. I chalked it up with him, and no, dude's hilarious. But his reactions after jokes and facial expressions and they just put the cherry on top.
Yeah,
and I think that's just. I think a lot of comedians like that. So I think they just tell the joke, and it's like, okay.
Yeah, it's a whole act. Like, my ex used to say that we're doing 10-minute plays up there, 10-minute one-man plays every time we're on stage. And so in a play, you would act shit out. You would make facial expressions. You would emote. But a lot of times they don't, and that sometimes frustrates me when I see motherfuckers that have no emotion or don't do anything. They just stand there and tell jokes. Sometimes it frustrates me.
If you ain't got no emotion, it better be part of the joke.
Yes.
You better be doing that shit well.
Like there's some comedians who their whole thing is deadpan, where they're just but it's more than the joke.
What's his name? Hannibal.
Yes.
Yeah.
But see, Hannibal.
A lot of people don't. That's not their taste. It's like, but he's boring. But it's like, no, that's the joke.
That's the joke. Is that he is not trying to go overboard with the. He doesn't have to. You know what I mean?
Michael Che does the same.
Yeah, Michael Che is very, very chill on stage. He's he's not overexcited. You won't really hear him yelling a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just a matter of
rarely. I mean, there might be one joke. It's just like remember those memes it shows like a artist doing something stupid. Like, man, there ain't no song in his catalog for him to be doing shit like that. I feel like Michael Che had like a little thing like that. It was like, bro, you hyped as fuck, but you ain't got nothing in your catalog.
He's like, calm down. Like,
yeah, right.
What do you got for all that yelling?
Yeah.
No, it's definitely like that.
How did you get recruited on Team Chappelle, brother?
It's a long story, but basically,
I'm here, bro.
I was doing street promotions I was working with Ankh Marketing. And
shout out to Ankh.
Shout out to Ankh Marketing, and they were doing an event, and in the backstage area, I was kind of like roasting two friends of Dave's. And they were like, all right, well, if you think you're funny, we got Dave Chappelle coming to town in a couple of weeks. We're going to throw you up in front of him. And I was like, yeah, why not? Whatever, thinking that they were going to forget. And sure enough, 2 weeks later, they called me up. They're like, so you doing this or not? And my philosophy was like, well, if I bomb, I still got a cool story, whatever. So I got up and I did my shit and I was good. Mm-hmm. And they asked me back the next night. And then, it was like, that was a period when Dave was just left the Chappelle show. So he wasn't doing a whole lot as far as traveling and touring. He was just doing his spot shows.
His home spots.
Yeah, and he loves San Francisco. He loves the Punchline. He loves the Bay Area.
At that time, did he have part ownership of the Punchline at that moment when he was up there? Or
no, I don't think he has ownership now. I think.
I thought he had like.
No, he came.
Or did he help keep it open?
He helped keep it open.
Or what did he have? He had part ownership in something out here. Was it New Parish?
I don't know if he was a part owner of New Parish. I know Namani. I know a couple other people were partners. I know there were a lot of partners in New Parish, so he might have been, but I don't know for sure. So I can't say if he was. But that's where he performed at. That's where our first open performance was, at the New Parish.
Okay, shout out to New Parish. Shout out to J.E., man.
Yeah, J.E., man. Thank you for keeping that place alive.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so I did that. And then over the years, I just started going to do comedy and getting better at it. And I always was cool with them. And then more recently, they started really messing with me a little bit tougher, taking me on the road, taking me on tour.
I was waiting for you to get more polished.
They were, I think it was one of those things where, get more polished, get a little bit more seasoning under my belt.
Yeah.
Kind of like, you got to pay your dues type thing.
Yeah.
And
most definitely, bro. They wasn't about to just motherfucking industry plant you.
Yeah. I mean, and the thing about industry plant is like that person still had to be developed for years. So it's kind of like, it's the point where, they did. I'm glad they didn't start taking me on arena tours until they did, because I wasn't ready. And that's the thing a lot of people don't ever want to admit, is when they're not ready to do some shit. They just want to do it.
Now, was this before or after you won the SF comedy?
This was after. I think because Dave, I texted him after I won the San Francisco comedy competition. And normally he'll text me back with an emoji or, a hand sign or something like that. But he FaceTimed me. He really FaceTimed me.
So you're ready.
He was like, he was kind of like, you know what, dude? I always wanted to do that competition. I just never could it never could fit in my schedule. But I always wanted to compete in that competition because some of my favorite comedians were always winning it. And so he was very, very excited that I won that. And I feel like that was the point where he realized, okay, this dude's not just trying to ride coattails and trying to be on my team and trying to just mooch. He's actually working at this.
Yeah.
And he's getting better at it.
Yeah.
So it became a thing of like, okay, well, I'm better at it now. So let's go.
It's a good asset to the team.
Exactly. And I'm glad they waited as long as they did.
Did he run you through the ringer with the rest of the crew?
Oh yeah. I mean,
I know was Donnell on your ass? I
mean, Dave is the general. We call him the general. So he's the one that delegates the who gets to haze who. Okay. He's the main hazer. Big thing. But it's like being a part of any other crew or family. We make fun of each other. We have arguments, disagreements.
So Donnell took it easy on you.
Donnell did not take it easy on me for a long time, and I hope he knows I appreciate him being a hard ass on me. But Donnell, he was very hard on me for a long time, and I understand why, because when you work so long to be a part of a team, and then somebody comes in, it's not like a football team, but it kind of is in the sense that even on rookies coming into the NFL get hazed by the people that are on the same team.
Yeah,
so it was one of those things where
out of love,
he wasn't being mean in a sense like he didn't like me. He was just like he didn't know me.
Yeah.
He didn't know me well enough. He was trying to figure out who I was. He wanted to see how I moved. And there was a time earlier in my career where I did open up for Donnell, and I didn't know
Chappelle.
No, this is a little bit after I worked with Chappelle. Donnell came to do Tommy T's, and he let me open, and I messed up. I made a big mistake because he had been working on a joke all weekend, but I didn't hear the joke because I was outside when he was doing it. So the next night I went up and I did a similar joke with the same topic, and he was livid. Rightfully so, but I didn't know.
Stage or
no, he pulled me to the side. It wasn't like he didn't do it on stage, but he pulled me to the side and said, "You can't do that." Like he told me, like that's shit you don't do when you have a headliner. You watch their set so you don't cover any of their material.
So you had to pull up some tape. You had to pull up some game footage in order for you to know that.
Well, I had to learn the hard way by getting yelled at.
Well, how was you supposed to know that, bro? If he's the headliner, that means he goes last, Craig.
But here's the thing about comedy. Yeah, it's a lot of unwritten rules.
Hold that. That's nuts, bro. alcohol.
There's a lot of unwritten rules that you have to figure out on your own. It's kind of like life in general. There's a lot of cues and stuff socially that you have to figure out on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And that's one of the things you have to figure out on your own is how to be around headliners, how to, you know, when you're in a headliner's green room, it's their green room. It's not your green room. Even though you might be on the show, they are in charge of the green room. So
stay out there, snacks.
Stay out there until ask, hey, can I have some of this stuff that's on your rider? Can I have a sip of your alcohol? Can I smoke weed in here? The number one rule I have is never shit in the headliner's bathroom. So if there's a bathroom in the green room, you can pee in it, wash your hands, wash your face, whatever, but
no nervous shits.
Do not shit in that green room unless you have permission from the headliner. And so you learn all those things. So, you know, I understand Donnell's technique because that's how it was when they came up. The big guys.
Yeah, made it hard for them. Huh?
Yeah, they hazed them. Because they come from the time when you had to earn your respect. You didn't just get respect because you got on stage. You had to earn it.
No Instagram's gonna make you get anybody's respect or anything.
Right.
I got 100,000 followers. How you feel about Cam Patterson getting SNL?
I love it.
Hell yeah.
I love Cam.
Me too. And I was proud like I knew the nigga.
Well, you know, I've gotten to personally know Cam over the past couple of months, 2 or 3 months, because
he's living out there.
Yeah, he's been living in New York because he was shooting a movie, and he didn't even know he was up for SNL. He had no idea that was in the works.
He didn't put himself.
No.
How often does that happen on SNL when you didn't even have to audition and they came after you?
I think it's because they're trying to get a younger generation of watchers. They're trying to get people Cam's age to watch Saturday Night Live again, because
or are they trying to prove a point that we can get the edgy dudes? Because I know they made a mistake with what's his name?
Shane. Yeah,
I know they hate that. Yeah, I know it.
Well, that's why they brought him back to host, because they realized. But Shane also did something that was really smart. When they fired him, he didn't go on a fuck Saturday Night Live rant. No, he didn't go on a they too woke. He didn't go on
he said whoops.
He apologized. He said, hey, I'm sorry for anybody I offended with that material. I'm not doing it anymore. You know, he basically made amends. He said, hey, I'm not doing that anymore. And
I'm a Shane fan too, bro. That's not like he stopped. You know, well, he's still Shane.
But he's not right wing. He's not like going MAGA. He's being Shane Gillis, which is sometimes his thoughts are offensive, sometimes they're not, but they're never mean.
I think that's just American.
Yeah, he's not being malicious. There's a difference.
Be offensive.
Well,
but don't be malicious.
If you're trying to be offensive to hurt someone's feelings, then you're wrong.
Don't be Kill Tony offensive, bro.
Yeah, if you say something that happens to offend somebody, that's one thing. But if your sole purpose is to go on stage and offend people, then you're looking at it the wrong way. But I'm happy Cam got it. Like I said, I've gotten to know Cam over the past year or so, actually. Just being in the same circles, and now he fucks with Dave a lot. And
that would be lit if Dave really just embraced him and had him on.
Oh, he has. Dave has brought him out to the cornfield. Cam is doing his thing. I'm happy for Cam. Nice. I did apply for Saturday Night Live too myself, and I didn't get it, but I'm happy for Cam.
Everything you applied for all the positions.
I applied for whatever they had open, and I couldn't even get Waterboy.
Did you hook up? Did you hook up with what's her name out there? You know what I'm talking about. Homegirl. What's her name? Comedian. With the short haircut. I cut her the last time she was here. She had the show on HBO.
Chloe or
no? Lesbian.
Alina Waithe?
No, but she's not a star. She's a star. Big star.
I can't even. Wanda Sykes?
No, a smaller star.
I don't even know.
Oh man, she had the show. Man, she had like Langston Kerman on there, and
Sam J.
Sam J.
Yes, Sam.
Yeah, she's out there, right?
Yeah, Sam lives in New York. I fuck with Sam. Sam's homie.
I brought you up to her. She's like, "Oh, Chris." And I was like, oh yeah. And then you moved out there. And I'm like, oh, he must be hooking up with her. She got excited.
Actually,
she got excited when I brought her name. When I brought your name up. Though.
Sam is the homie. I love Sam because Sam is another one of those old school comedians where she's young, but she also understands that there's a hierarchy and there's also a process.
Is she still involved with SNL?
No, she's not. But once you've written on SNL, you're part of the family forever.
Okay, she's not on the writing team anymore.
But no, she's not working with them anymore. Now she's got so much stuff going on for herself. Yeah. Like Sam J is probably one of the biggest talents that I think of when I think of somebody that's doing their own thing. So I fuck with Sam. I hosted her show at the Gramercy Theater in New York. She's good people. She's crazy though. She's tough on people, but she's good people.
Yeah. She's like one of those where you kind of feel like you're walking on eggshells when you're talking to her because she's picking apart what you're saying.
Oh no, she'll roast the shit out of you.
Yeah, she want to fucking roast the shit out of you.
She has no problem roasting shit out of you in front of a large group of people or a small group of people.
You can tell because she's funny, but she's quiet. So that means she's fucking taking notes on everything.
Yeah. She's an assassin sometimes.
Yeah, bro. Right. Nah, shout out to her, man. That's what's up, brother. I'm glad you're out there, man.
Yeah, it's good for me. New York is a good comedy city. I'm working on being a better comedian.
How often are you hooking up with Michael Che?
You know what? Che, I see every couple of weeks because, he's Michael Che. He's working or he's in the house.
Yeah.
But like I just saw him this past week with Dave. I talked to his assistant more than I talked to him.
He's one of those.
Well, you know what it is with Che? He's just living his life to the point where, if he wants to contact you, he'll contact you. But if not, if you need to get in contact with him, the best way is to hit up his assistant and be like, hey, can you pass this message to Che? And then usually she'll get back to you quicker.
Yeah. He's so damn cool.
Oh yeah, he's one of the coolest.
Come on, man. Ain't nobody got no better job at SNL than him.
I mean,
come on.
I would say
he doesn't have to play no characters.
I would say next to Lauren, he probably runs it.
Yeah, right. He doesn't have to play no characters. He goes up and says his jokes on the news, and then he's gone. I think he gets paid like just as much as everybody else.
Probably more.
Yeah, right. Shout out to that dude. What a finesse,
yes,
bro.
And he gets so much pussy. So much pussy, Michael Che. That's an inside joke. Okay. But he'll get it.
Okay.
So much, Michael Che. So much.
No, this man ain't got no girlfriend, bro.
Honestly, I don't know. But if you're gonna date a comedian, you gotta be willing to deal with the jokes that will come about infidelity and other shit like that.
For sure.
All right, I can't talk because he has a razor against my head, ladies and gentlemen. This is the most dangerous part of a haircut.
Man, that's what's up. What's the funniest thing that Dave did on tour? That's for you, not just in general him trying to be funny, just you observing him and it's like, man, this man funny as hell. Just Damn, real geniuses, man.
Because Mos can remember every lyric to every song he's ever done. And that's a 30-year career.
Yeah.
And he can memorize lyrics to he memorized Busta Rhymes' words to his own song. Like he's that kind of guy. And Dave, his memory is one of the things where it's like he remembers people from when he wasn't famous. And they'll come up to him and say, hey Dave, I used to serve you coffee at this cafe you lived above in New York City. And Dave would be like, yes, I remember. You used to wear the blue hair with the nose ring and like just to see him interact like that.
Register that bitch. Bro.
Yeah, he's,
that's what's up, man.
His memory is just like, you see how, and the way he does it is just so effortlessly funny. But that's
that means he remembers books. I mean, how?
Oh, he's probably one of the most intelligent comedians. Like, I know they like to say all these white comedians are so super intelligent. but they are not on Dave's level of intelligence.
Yeah.
We're talking about a dude who was raised by two professors who've been reading college books since he was, a child.
Yeah.
So he's so well versed, and the information he has on so many different various topics, and you almost feel dumber talking to him. Like I be talking to him, like my mama never made me read that many books.
Yeah, man, bro. I remember my mom had me on track for that shit, bro. My brother ended up eating it because my brother was probably like 3 when my mom, she used to make us copy the Malcolm X book from front to back, and and if you read the Malcolm X book, he copied the dictionary front to back. So I had to do that too. I had to copy that shit on paper, and then I had to do the Martin Luther King documentary front to back. But my brother was 3 doing it too.
Oh, so yeah, he's a prodigy.
He's a brainiac. He's a fucking brainiac, bro.
Well, we all have brains that work in different ways.
For sure, man.
I bet you he can't give a line this tight though. Look at that.
Yeah, man. He writes books now, man. He's an artist in another way.
Oh yeah, see, writing is good. I'm writing scripts and stuff, and two people that need to be paid more is writers and editors, because oh my god, the time it takes to write an idea out.
Oh, come on, dog.
Oh,
I'll just be trying to write 2-minute joints for my goddamn Instagram. That shit's hella time consuming.
It's so
I can't imagine writing a fucking script, bro.
Like I'm in the middle of writing a script and I keep flip flopping between, is this going to be a feature film or is this going to be a TV show? Because TV show means I only have to write 30-something pages. Script 100 to 200 pages, depending on how long I want it to be. So we're just learning that. Yeah.
What is it called, if you don't mind that you ask?
I'm writing a story right now about losing people to suicide. So I'm in the midst of writing that right now. It's kind of based on a true story.
You're making it funny?
I don't know if it's going to be funny yet. I'm just writing it. That's the great thing about being a funny person is you're going to find some humor in something. Yeah. There will be humor there, but it won't necessarily be strictly comedy, because if you look at life is never strictly comedy, strictly drama. It's a combination of all.
Life is funny though. Anything is funny.
Yeah,
it doesn't matter. It's all about how you look at it. What direction? What
where are you going? Situation. Yeah, how do you see the angle? And sometimes it's humor and everything. It's like even with grieving, that's the thing about being a comedian. In the middle of grieving, I still got to go on stage and be funny. No matter how I feel, I got to go on stage and be funny. And the saving thing is that somebody else out in the audience might need me to be funny to help them. And in fact, their laughter helps me.
Right.
So we're like kind of helping each other in the sense that, oh, okay, you going through some shit, I'm going through some shit. We both got this ability to work through it for 10 minutes. Let's do it.
Hell yeah. Let me get you this mirror, bro. Ooh. I need you to tell everybody how to find you on socials, brother.
Yeah. Well, if you need to find me on socials, it's Chris Riggins Comedy on Instagram. I try to be on TikTok, but I'm too old for TikTok. I feel like nobody in my age group is on the algorithm. So
it's a difficult algorithm, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
It's terrible.
Yeah, not as hard as YouTube algorithm.
Oh no, I gave up on YouTube too. I post on YouTube, but it's not with any intent of anything. It's just so if somebody's looking for me, they can go to YouTube and find me.
There it is.
Well, really more like it's because when you submit links for auditions, they want it to be a YouTube link. So you just upload it and there you are. But yeah, find me at Chris Riggins Comedy on all platforms. Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Tinder, whatever.
We out.